have here this morning. The reason we showed you that video earlier, you remember the Billy Graham Crusades, he would always invite folks to come, but he would always say, if you're in the choir, come on down. Billy watched some of the I asked him to watch some of the end of some of the Crusades, so we want to show that here in another week or so. But he noticed that Billy Graham always said, if you're in the choir, so he started researching and looking, and it was because he was in the choir, and that's why he always thought about the choir. And all the years that I watched it, I just never thought about it in that way, so I thought that was pretty cool. And I was really blessed this past, I believe, Thursday, when they had his body there in Washington in the service. I was able to, right by my house, I went home and watched that 15 minutes. It was really, really impressive, and it was a blessing. And I think most of us are at an age, if you ask a young person today, even someone who's in college, about Billy Graham, they don't have a clue who he is. But for most of us, we were blessed to be touched by his ministry. I know I was. And so I'm grateful for his life. And someone asked the other day a couple of things I thought were so cool. Pastor Jeffries, the pastor of First Baptist Church in Dallas, a reporter asked him, so what do you think the Lord said when Billy Graham got to heaven? He said, the Lord said, well done, my good and faithful servant. And then recently, he was a dear friend of his who was visiting with him. He said, Billy, if there's one thing I could share with young pastors today, what's the one thing they should teach? And I was so blessed by this. He said, tell them to teach the cross and the shed blood of Jesus. And I thought, wow, that was impressive. So we were blessed by